Hey, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It's your boy Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys. Today's video is going to be a special one because Activision has given myself the wonderful opportunity of sitting inside a call with both the Activision and Call of Duty dev team, talking about some of the new things that are going to be coming to Modern Warfare 3. And one of the biggest topics that was discussed was the discussion of carryover. So, in case you guys are not aware, Call of Duty actually came out with a poll asking if they thought that certain weapons or anything regarding MW2 would carry over to MW3. And this meeting with Josh Bridge, who was the live ops director for Modern Warfare 3, actually spoke with us and myself and a bunch of other creators to talk about what was actually carrying over and what isn't carrying over. So big thank you to Activision for allowing me the opportunity to get this information out to you guys. So first things first, let's get right into it. So I'm just going to get right into it. All weapon and cosmetics will move forward to Modern Warfare 3. Now, there are a few caveats to this, which we'll get into, but the main big thing is that everything that you have currently in terms of cosmetics, weapons, is going to carry over into Modern Warfare 3. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing what was very similar to the integration that we had in the previous version of Warzone, where we had all three Call of Duties inside of Warzone, where you're able to use all of the different weapons. It's going to be a similar case, but now it's going to be transferring to both Warzone and multiplayer and Spec Ops and every single aspect of the game. So one of the big things here is that your base and weapon leveling status progress will go to MW3. So what this essentially means is, so for example, let's say you have your M4, the Modern Warfare 2 version of the M4. Let's say you have that at level 10 inside of Modern Warfare 2, and then all of a sudden Modern Warfare 3 comes out. You want to continue leveling up your M4 and working on your mastery camos. Well, guess what? When you boot up Modern Warfare 3, when that game comes out, your weapon will be at the same exact level that it was when it was in Modern Warfare 2. And let's say you gain another 10 levels, so now your M4 is level 20 inside of Modern Warfare 3. If you decide to hop back on Modern Warfare 2, your weapon will now be level 20. So essentially what this means is that it will be a synchronized leveling up in experience. And for those that are curious, MW3 will also have its own entire new set of weapons. So this could mean that we'll have a weapon count of somewhere close to, if not above 100 total weapons in the game, for those that are curious. So we're going to have quite a lot of weapons to play with here in the next Call of Duty, and that's going to be pretty interesting going forward. So moving on to the next big thing, all bundles and operator skins or any unlocks that were from Warzone or DMZ will be moving forward to the game. So any bundle that you have purchased in Modern Warfare 2, any skin that you have earned from DMZ when you extract it out, anything you've earned from Spec Ops, all of that content will be moving forward to Modern Warfare 3. And we'll get into some of the limitations with this. And I know one of the biggest questions that was asked was if you bought the Nick Mercs or the Tim the Tatman bundles, since those are no longer purchasable in the game, will they be carrying over? And the short answer, and this was confirmed from Josh Bridge himself, the answer to that question is yes. All of those bundles will be carrying forward as long as you currently own them in your inventory. So for those that are curious, NW content will be integrated into Warzone during Season 1, and the integration for the Modern Warfare 2 carryover will be happening at launch. So you don't have to wait till Season 1 to do this. This will be happening once the game comes out. So you'll be able to use MW2 weapons in MW3. However, for those that are curious, you cannot use MW3 weapons in MW2. It is only MW2 going to MW3. That's a lot of information, but stay with me, guys. Let's go ahead and get right through the rest of it. So MW2 operators that involve campaign challenges or very specific challenges will transfer but cannot be unlocked in MW3. So what this means is that there are certain operators such as the Ghost skin or certain Captain Price skins that are only unlocked by playing the campaign inside of Modern Warfare 2. You can use these in MW3, but you cannot unlock them in MW3. So there's going to be different base versions of these skins, both in MW3 and also MW2. So there's still going to be limitations to how you unlock these things, which will probably limit you to only being done inside of MW2, so just bear that in mind. If you don't own MW2, you'll have to purchase that game if you want to unlock some of those base skins. Also, for those that are curious, Battle Pass unlocks will also be transferring. I know that was a big concern, so if for any of you newer players that did not play MW seasons, will have no way of unlocking these items. So for anyone that has regularly purchased Black Cell, like myself, if you purchase Black Cell, you have any of those skins, those will be carryable. Those can carry over to Modern Warfare 3. But for anyone that has never played MW2, or you missed a season, or you just didn't play a season at all, anything that's been from those seasons will not be unlockable inside of Modern Warfare 3, and there will be no way to get those unless you had purchased the Battle Pass. Also, MW2 camos will also be transferring over to Modern Warfare 3. This includes Mastery camos, base camos, unlockable special camos such as raid camos, and any other camo from any other source or special event will be transferring over to Modern Warfare 3. Now, the big limitation that some people are probably curious about is that these camos cannot be used on Modern Warfare 3 weapons. Yes, you heard that correctly. So any weapon camo that is currently inside of Modern Warfare 2 will be able to be used in Modern Warfare 3, but you cannot use it on Modern Warfare 3 weapons. It will only be restricted to Modern Warfare 2 weapons, so just bear that in mind. Also, another big thing that a lot of people are probably going to be happy about is that all XP tokens will be carrying and will be fully usable on launch on Modern Warfare 3. So what this means is that if you're like myself, you probably have close to 100 plus tokens of XP tokens, whether it be Battle Pass tokens, double XP tokens, double weapon XP tokens. These are all going to be transferring over to the next game, so you don't have to worry about the previous games like Cold War or MW 2019, where we just had so many different tokens, and none of them were able to be used in the next Call of Duty, and it kind of was just a waste. So this is a big thing for camo grinders. I'm certainly going to be saving all of my camos, so I'm really happy to be seeing some of that. And also, executions are also transferring, and some can be used on Modern Warfare 3 operators. Unfortunately, the dev team did not expand too much on this one, obviously because of certain information that hasn't been released yet, but they did tell us that certain executions will be transferring, or all executions will be transferring, and some can be used on MW3 operators. We do not know which ones yet. My guess will be that these will probably be able to be used on some of the base operators like Captain Price, or some of the other famous characters inside of the game. So hoping we can get the opportunity to try that out. You can also grind MW2 Mastery camos on MW3, but these camos, once again, are only equipable to MW2 weapons. So let's say you never purchased Modern Warfare 2, but you really want to try out some of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons inside of MW3, you can actually grind out camos inside of MW3 multiplayer for the MW2 weapons. So that's a big one there. For those that didn't purchase the previous Call of Duty, that's going to be a really big one there. So I'm really happy to see that. And once again, I probably did say this before, but MW2 and MW3 carryover will be available at launch. You do not have to wait until Season 1 for this to be available. So really happy to see that as well. Also, it was indirectly confirmed that there will be a beta for Modern Warfare 3. I think this one's kind of an obvious, a lot of people really kind of expected this one already. This was not really a big surprise, but there was a question that was asked in the meeting, and it was asked whether or not this would be available to be tried out in the beta, and the short answer from the studio was no. So that kind of just indirectly confirmed that there is going to be a beta for this game. We don't know when. My guess will be probably the end of September or early October. Anyways, guys, that's about it for today's video. A lot of information was discussed in this call, and once again, big thank you to Activision for giving me the opportunity to join this call with developers. There was a lot of information. If you have any questions in the comments box down below, or anything that isn't clearly discussed, or not, you're still a little confused on something, let me know in the comments box down below. I will be replying to every single comment for anyone that has any questions. Once again, guys, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Stay tuned. We're going to have plenty of MW3 news that's going to be coming out, and there will also be an official blog post from Call of Duty themselves at the time of this video going live, since there is an embargo to when this video goes up. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for all the love. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Primitive AK, signing out. Peace out, fellas.